So last week we harvested all of our cherry tomatoes and we cut back our cherry tomato plant in hopes of overwintering it for the season. So I am really excited to see the results of that and we'll be sure to keep you posted. But in the meantime, you might be wondering, what is she going to do with all of those cherry tomatoes? But one of the things that I love to do is make a pasta salad. Now I definitely have more tomatoes than I need for this recipe, and so I will be vacuum sealing the extra tomatoes to keep them fresh for later. And I'll show you my favorite way to do this in just a bit. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you through what I usually do and any variations as well. This is a pretty versatile recipe, so I hope you guys enjoy. So obviously the first thing you need is some cherry tomatoes. If you don't happen to have a nice fresh harvest of cherry tomatoes, you can also use sun-dried tomatoes. So I'll be cutting those in half. Some of the other things that I'm going to be using are red wine vinegar, some minced garlic, some Kalamata olives, feta cheese, Genoa salami, and some basil, fresh if you've got it, dried today because unfortunately with our winter season, basil just doesn't grow very well. And then for our noodles, I am using cavatappi. I think I'm saying that right. But you can also use fusilli noodles, macaroni noodles, any kind of noodle that suits your fancy. Now, before we jump into making the salad, I wanted to share with you how I will be preserving the rest of my cherry tomatoes. So I've already reserved all of the ones that we'll be using for the week, but for the remaining cherry tomatoes, I am going to share with you a very special technique that will help preserve them and keep them fresh for much longer. So I'm using Outofair vacuum seal bags. It's a product that I have totally fallen in love with for preserving all of my harvests and herbs. And before I vacuum seal them, I am first going to puree them in the blender. So this is the best way to preserve tomatoes if you're not going to be using them right away. And you can use these for pasta sauces, pizza sauce, soups, dips, all kinds of things. And then once we have it all pureed, we are going to seal it in our Outofair bag, let it freeze. And then we're gonna vacuum and seal it again, and done. Well guys, I hope you saw how easy that was, and I seriously am in love with these bags. So if you're interested in trying them out for yourself, there is a 10% discount code available until February 28th, and I'll also put a link in the description below. The best thing about these bags is the fact that they are super durable and they're actually less expensive than the Food Saver bags that I was using before. So you can't go wrong. Get your bags today. You will not be disappointed. So first we're going to be removing all the stems of our cherry tomatoes and we'll be cutting these in half. And I'll be placing them in a bowl. Ooh, that was a juicy one. Be sure to drain your Kalamata olives and then add them into the bowl. And then we're going to slice up our Genoa salami into thin slices. Next, we'll be adding in our pasta that has been cooked, drained, and rinsed under cool water. We'll add our feta cheese, 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar, 1 garlic clove, our dried basil, and some salt and pepper to taste. Give it a good stir, and that is all. You can also find this recipe on our website, so be sure to look for that. All right, now the best part is to enjoy. So let's give this a try. Get a nice juicy tomato on there. Oh, that is so good. I hope you guys will try this at home. All right, guys, well, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button if you like this content and be sure to subscribe. I hope I'll see you again on the next one. Bye.